Hey guys, it's Laurel. If you are close with me, you know that I have nightmares a lot. I have nightmares probably 4 to 5 times a week, and I have struggled with that my whole life. Most of the time, I don't remember them, but they do wake me up in the middle of the night. I don't know why I have nightmares, nor do I really care. It's just something that I've always lived with, and it's just a part of me. Mostly, I just wanted to tell you about some of my reoccurring dreams and nightmares. Anytime that I think back in my past about memorable dreams, I always think of this one first. It was a nightmare, and it was probably my first experience ever having a night terror. When I was living in my first house in Omaha, I lived in a Pepto-Bismol pink room, and I had a bed all the way on the other side of the room. Opposite corner was the door to get out of my room. What I remembered from the dream was I was in my bedroom. I could see my bedroom around me, and all of a sudden the ground starts collapsing. Where the ground has collapsed is now lava, and I am floating away from my bedroom door, and I'm floating the opposite direction of where my brother and my mother are standing. And I start to panic because my mom and my brother are floating away from me and they have no idea. So I start to scream, "No, come back! Mom, help! Dad, help! Help!" As most night terrors go, I was screaming those things out loud. And in my dream, the next thing I know is my dad comes through my bedroom door and is screaming,
"Laurel, I'm here. I'm right here. Laurel, wake up."
Next thing I know, I'm awake and my dad is running towards my bed, picking me up from my bed, asking me if I'm okay. And I spent the night in their bed. While it may not sound super terrifying, as a kid, it was the most scared I've ever felt from a dream. That's probably why I can never forget it. I also had a night terror 2 summers ago at my grandparents' house. What happened in the dream was I was sitting in my grandparents' garage, which holds 2 golf carts, 2 boats, 1 speedboat, 1 John boat, like 3 tractors and a 4-wheeler, and a shit ton of guns. It's a typical hunter's garage, and I'm apparently sitting at the back of the garage behind our big tractor, which is actually quite large, taller than me, and I'm sitting behind the tractor having a picnic, and all of a sudden somebody turns on the tractor and starts rolling over me. I'm screaming, "Stop! Stop! I'm here! Stop! I'm right here!" And I can feel the tractor rolling over my legs, crushing me. And I'm screaming these things out loud while I'm asleep. And my brother and his now fiance are running into my bedroom trying to wake me up, and I won't wake up. Eventually I woke up, obviously. The craziest part about this story is that for the next 3 days, my legs were actually sore as if I had been crushed. I think I was so scared and I believed it so much that I had tensed my legs so much that it actually felt like something was on top of my legs. That was probably one of the other worst nightmares I've ever had in my entire life. Now, I don't want you guys to freak out and be like, "Wow, Laurel, you have some incredibly morbid dreams." I also have some really, really weird dreams. When I was about 6 years old, I had one dream constantly, all the time. I think I've actually had it a few times recently, and the weird part is, in the dream, I'm still like my 6-year-old self wearing my Barbie nightgown. So what happens in this dream is I wake up in what is supposed to be my house, but it's not my house. My parents are gone, my brother's gone, no one's home, and there are these 2 aliens. Now, they're not like scary, horrifying aliens from like the movie Signs. They aren't typical aliens that have the oval heads and oval eyes. They are the aliens from a PC game that I used to play in elementary school that was supposed to teach us how to spell. It was just a game that took place in space, and the way that you would move the spaceship forward is by spelling words. And I sucked at the game, and apparently it haunted my dreams. And these 2 aliens, they can't talk to me. I don't think they talk at all, but they basically have a shopping cart in my house, and they motion for me to sit in it. And so I do, as the naive 6-year-old that I am, and they hand me some rope, and I tie myself up, and I basically help them kidnap me. I have had that dream since I was 6 years old. I also want to know, how many of you guys have falling dreams? You know, like the dream that is just you're falling and then you wake up? Apparently Zach says that's your body making sure you're not dead. How morbid is that? I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my incredibly morbid dreams that I've had in the past. I just figured that that's something that not a lot of people know about me and that I don't talk about a lot, so I figured I should put it on the internet so that everyone can know about it. In the comment section below, please tell me about a reoccurring dream that you had or the weirdest dream that you've had. If you guys liked this video, give it a like, and subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, and I will see you guys on the tube later, skaters. I also need you guys to know that I constantly have zombie apocalypse dreams, and in all of them, I'm a badass, so. Just saying, if it happens, I have plenty of dreams, plenty of practice.